Today, I'll be starting my journey of collecting every Steam achievement in Geometry Dash. These achievements include collecting all secret coins, completing daily levels every day for an entire year, and the hardest achievement of them all, completing 500 demons. But for today's episode, I'll be completing every RobTop level, including 3 demons, which took me thousands of attempts to complete. When I started this journey, there were 120 Steam achievements, which is a lot less than the 547 achievements we have today. What? During this episode, you'll find out why this happened and my insane reaction when I found out over 300 achievements were added to the game. But for now, I'm starting off in Stereo Madness, the easiest level in the game. Alright, I'll be honest, that was just the warm-up. Let's go! Complete Stereo Madness in normal mode. If you guys were wondering why the achievement is popping up in the middle of the screen instead of in the corner, it's because of some weird glitch, but I end up fixing it later in the video. Anyways, the next level was Back on Track. While I'm going through the RobTop levels, I tried my best to collect as many coins as I could because there's a lot of achievements related to them. And on my first attempt, I beat Back on Track. Easy! Back on Track. Next up was Polargeist. Hot take, but this is one of the worst RobTop levels. Like, I don't know if it's the colors, the music, or just the overall layout, but this level is trash. But now that I'm looking back at this, maybe I was the one that was trash. Oh, no way. But it ended up only taking me 9 attempts to finish the level. I beat it. Polargeist. 2 coins. Steam rolling. Next up was Dry Out, and this level was definitely easier than Polargeist, as I was able to beat it in only 2 attempts. Easy. Dry Out. Next up was Base After Base, the first hard difficulty rated level. While I'm going through this level, I'm going to tell you guys a bit about my Geometry Dash backstory, which will explain why I was able to beat all those previous levels in under 10 attempts. So back in quarantine, I used to be somewhat of a sweat on Geometry Dash Lite on my phone. I was even able to beat Clubstep, a demon that I'll have to complete later in this video. But because all of this was basically 6 years ago, I would now consider myself a new player, as I'm obviously a little rusty. But soon enough, I was able to beat the level. Easy. Base after base. Bounce. Jump 1,000 times. Next up was Can't Let Go. However, this was the first level where it actually took me over 10 attempts to beat. No! But that's because I was trying to get all 3 coins and I was dying a lot, specifically trying to get this one. I eventually decided to just give up on getting all 3 coins and only focus on beating the level. After only a few attempts with this new mindset, I beat the level. Let's go. Can't Let Go. Next up was Jumper, one of my favorite levels in the game because the music is just so good. Fuck. On this attempt, I accidentally collected a very hard coin, and for the rest of the level, I was locked in. Bang. Jumper. Maybe behind that block. Next up was Time Machine, and I'm not even gonna lie, these first few RobTop levels were starting to get a little boring. But I promise you, some of the levels near the end are insane. But going back to Time Machine, I actually died a lot of times on this level due to the sheer amount of triple spikes. Like, it's ridiculous. After 10 minutes of attempts, this happened. At this point, I was starting to hate this level, so I decided to go for the hole-in-one by collecting all 3 coins. The first coin was pretty easy, but when I saw the second coin, it looked insanely hard to get. But in reality, it was actually easier than it looks. And finally, the third coin, the most confusing coin of the 3. What the hell? After only 5 minutes, I was able to collect all 3 coins and beat the level, meaning I'll never have to come back to it ever again. Let's go! Time Machine. For the next 5 minutes, I went around just exploring the menu and discovering everything that I'm gonna have to do in this series. But as I was clicking random buttons, this happened. Click on the More Games button. Huh? Next up was Cycles, the last level before we start doing insane difficulty levels. However, this level has the hardest coin in the entire game. Cycles' first coin is a coin that even the best Geometry Dash players have died to.
Dude, that coin's kind of impossible timing, what the f?
But will I be able to collect it? Let's find out. Alright, maybe the pros are just trash. On this same attempt, I collected Cycles' second coin and finished the level. Let's go! Cycles! I need more. Now, X-Step was genuinely the first level where I actually struggled a lot, and it's all because of the second coin. For some reason, I found this coin ridiculously hard. Like, no matter what I did, I just kept dying. Eventually, I hit 100 attempts, which earned me an achievement. Trial and error, 100 attempts. I got it. What? And after over 60 attempts on this level, I just decided to skip the coin altogether because I know that when I come back to collect it in the future, I'll be better at the game. So now that I'm skipping this coin, I was easily able to beat the level. Nice! X-Step done! Next up was Clutterfunk, a level that many starter players struggle on as there's a big skill jump from X-Step. And for the first 10 minutes, I was definitely struggling as well. No! I clicked too late. I clicked! What? After playing this level for around 30 minutes, I got this insane run. Let's go! Clutterfunk. Next up was Theory of Everything, and thankfully this level didn't take nearly as long as Clutterfunk. Nice! Theory of Everything. Now, I'm only one level away until Clubstep, the first demon that I'll be completing in this series. The level right before Clubstep is Electroman Adventures, one of my favorite levels in the game. And just watch what happens only on my second attempt. Nice. Electroman Adventures. We want it. 20 secret coins. Clubstep. Here we go. Okay, 6%. We'll take it. 7%. 6, 7? Man, Clubstep was the first ever demon that I beat. So will I be able to beat it again? 32. 32! Okay, I passed the part where I died. Okay, this part's like memorization. I think I got this. No, 52. Okay, we're making progress, bro. We're making progress. No. Okay, I passed the part where I died. Come on. Oh my gosh, 70%. I could actually beat it. Come on, go up, up, up. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh. No, 80%. I like jumping. Jump 10,000 times.
How he got so big, his accent sounds like a Scottish farmer, and he makes mango pop or farming music. How did this go from being called opium last year to now where kids are...
No!
Yeah, I did a video on you where I like flip it up like this. Yeah, sure. Just one person camera, you have to say,
No! What? What? After about an hour of playing Clubstep, I was consistently getting to 80%, but I would always die in the 80 to 100% range. So I decided to use practice mode for the first time, and I practiced that range for about 5 minutes until I was somewhat consistently completing it. It was not that long later when I got this attempt.
So we're talking about the only time I'm only playing basketball is when, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this 1v1. So bro, it's like a bad rep.
No! That was truly heartbreaking. Only 4% away. At this point, I'm 3 hours in and I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. But when it seemed like all hope was lost, I got this attempt. I seriously can't believe this. 95, 96, and now 97%. This is just unlucky. At this point, I took a break because if I played Clubstep for any longer, I was seriously gonna crash out. But it wasn't until the next morning when I started playing again, and on one of my first attempts, this happened. Finally. Oh my gosh. Finally, Clubstep. Reflects champion. Steam Step completes Clubstep in normal mode. Oh, shiny, collect 100 stars. That was just the first of 500 demons I'll be completing in the series. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so that you don't miss the later episodes in the series. Anyways, next up was Electrodynamics, a level that many people think should be a demon, and you'll see why very soon. So the start of the level is pretty easy until you reach the UFO section, which is a little bit harder, but it's nothing crazy. But then there's this ship section where I died so many times. But this isn't even the hardest section. Not that long later, there's another ship section, which is 2 times harder. This section is the main reason why some people think Electrodynamics should be a demon, and I honestly kinda agree. If you're a Geometry Dash player, comment down below if you think Electrodynamics should be a demon. Anyways, only about 20 minutes later, I got this attempt where I completed the first ship section and I was barely able to get through the second ship section. At this point, I knew I had a really good attempt, and as long as I kept my composure, I could complete the level. That's when this happened. Let's go! What? 99%? I celebrated too early. Jump like a pro, jump 20,000 times. But on the exact next attempt, I got this insane run. Let's go! Electrodynamics.
Let's go.
Ice Gun Force, here we go. No! 74 first try is pretty good, I can't lie. Let's go! Hexagon Force. All 3 coins. Blast processing. Alright, let's get it. 1%. Oh, this is when we discover the wave. Bro, I'm gonna need to practice this for Deadlocked, bro, because I know I'm gonna be using this a lot in Deadlocked. Blast processing, let's go. However, next up is another demon, Theory of Everything 2. On the first attempt, I got 43%, which is really good. After playing the level for 20 minutes, I got this attempt. Oh, 80%! You see, this little ship section is actually considered the hardest section in all of the RobTop levels. It might not look that hard, but it actually requires some really good timing. The worst part about this section is that it is at 80%, meaning when you die, it is truly heartbreaking. Eventually, I went into practice mode so that I could specifically practice from this section to 100%. After a solid 20 minutes of practicing, I beat the level in practice mode, which earned me an achievement. Second theory. Let's go. After about 30 minutes of attempts, this happened. But only 10 minutes later, I got this attempt. Surely this is the one. I beat it! Theory of Everything 2! Let's go! Next up was Geometrical Dominator, another harder rated level. Geometrical Dominator is one of my favorite levels because it is so unique compared to the other RobTop levels, and it introduces the robot game mode. In the end, it took me less than 5 minutes to beat the level. Let's go! Collect 30 secret coins, must have been precious. With that, I'm officially done every single level in Geometry Dash Lite, meaning now, I gotta go into the new ones that I've never played before. Deadlocked, this is definitely gonna be the hardest one for me. But I'm gonna leave this level for last, and instead I'm gonna start Finger Dash. Oh, 34, okay, not bad. Mm, 67, we'll take that, we'll take it. Let's go! Finger Dash! Wait, where's my achievement? I didn't get a Steam achievement because at the time there was still only 120 achievements. There was simply no achievement for beating Finger Dash. Next up was Dash, and this has got to be the most aura level in Geometry Dash. After playing the level for around 30 minutes, I got an attempt where I reached the final section, and it's insane. Let's go! Again, no achievement, but RobTop was gonna change all of the achievements very, very soon. The next day, I was playing Jump King on stream when I was talking about how I'm planning on making a video for Geometry Dash. That's when one of my viewers commented this. Dude, terrible news, what happened? Geometry Dash has 547 achievement on Steam now? What? Wait, you're actually right. What? I'm looking at the achievements right now. RobTop on a random Saturday morning was like, you know what? I feel like adding over 300 Steam achievements. But the real reason why he did this is to add every achievement from Geometry Dash into Steam. This is really something he should have done years ago, but I guess he's doing it now because he found out I was making a video on the game. Anyways, after opening up the game for the first time after the update, I was flooded with random achievements. Now it's time for the final level in this video, Deadlocked. To be honest, going into this, I was nervous, but this is what the first few attempts looked like. %. All right, we're going into practice mode. After only a few attempts, I knew this level was going to be insane. And while looking through the level in practice mode, I was wrong. This level isn't just insane, it's absurd. I ended up finishing practice mode with 287 attempts. Not good. Now going back into normal mode, I felt more confident with the starting area, but that's pretty much it. After playing the level for around an hour, this was the best attempt I got. Okay, 17, okay. For the next 2 hours, I individually practiced each section until I was somewhat consistently completing them. While practicing, I noticed that this wave section was very, very hard. By the way, I was only playing at 60 FPS, so I was having a hard time wave spamming. After hundreds of attempts of practice, I would still only complete this section 20% of the time, which, don't get me wrong, is not bad, but this far into the level, I need to be completing this section a lot more consistently. After another 5 minutes of practice, I felt that I was now prepared to take on this level in normal mode. After only a couple attempts, I got this insane fluke. Just watch this. %. Oh my gosh, I just cooked there. That was insane, but only 30 minutes later, this happened. No, 93. But for the next hour and a half, for the life of me, I couldn't get past the wave part. No, Eventually, I was starting to seriously crash out. It's luck. It's luck. It's literally just luck. So I hop back into practice mode to practice my wave spam. I spent the next 20 minutes trying to perfect it, but still, I was really struggling. I did some research to find any tips and tricks people have online, but I didn't really find much helpful. So I came to the conclusion that the real reason why I'm bad at this wave is because I'm only on 60 FPS. I'm not saying completing the wave on 60 FPS is impossible, but I swear it makes it like 5 times harder. So I decided to take a break from Geometry Dash for a couple of hours, and once I came back, I was locked in. After only a few attempts, this happened. Oh, 79%. Even though it was only 79%, I was still happy as it was the first time I passed the wave section in hours. But on the exact next attempt, I got this insane run. One, two. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I beat it! I beat it! I beat it! Deadlocked and the one. Oh my gosh. That was just episode 1 of my new Geometry Dash series. In the next episode, I collected every coin in Geometry Dash, which was 10 times harder than beating Deadlocked. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss it. In the meantime, watch one of these videos on screen. They're fire.